And how's it going, guys? I hope to make this After Effects tutorial easy to understand, quick, and fun. I'm Josh Olufemii here in a random bedroom in Brisbane, Australia, and Justin Bieber just released his new video for Yummy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the elongated chin effect as well as the face bloating effect that you see in the video in After Effects. First, before we start, I gotta tell you about my channel sponsor, Envato Elements. They're basically a subscription service that offers unlimited downloads of literally anything you could ever need as a video editor. You could download stock footage, sound effects, royalty-free music, so many VFX packs, title packs, motion graphic overlays, and through my channel you can get it for only $9 for the first month. Then after that it's only $33 a month. But the cool thing is you can cancel literally any time. Just click on the link below. For example, I probably downloaded the equivalent of $5,000 worth of stock footage from my video essay tutorials that I literally only had to pay $33 for via my monthly Element subscription. It's a pretty good deal. Every subscription helps the channel, guys, so please check out the link below. Okay, let's start with the face bloat. Open up Premiere and import your clip in. Then right-click the clip and click Replace with After Effects Composition. After Effects will pop up, and use Ctrl D to duplicate the layer or Command D on a Mac. Rename the first layer Face Features. Rename the second layer Face Mask. Now blind the face mask layer for now by clicking on the little eye on the side of the layer. Now click on the ellipse tool and draw a circle around Justin's face in the Face Features layer. Now that you've drawn this circle first, this will activate the face tracking feature in the Tracking tab. Go to the Window tab and make sure that Tracker is checked. Then go to the Tracking tab, go to Method, and drop down to Face Tracking Detailed Features. Then scrub to Justin's most normal, non-expressive looking face, aka his resting face, then click Set Rest Pose. Then track forward or backward, resetting the playhead and tracking until there are tracking keyframes along the entire length of the footage. Usually what I do is I track forward to the end of the clip, and then I bring the playhead back to the original point I tracked from, and then I track backwards to the beginning of the clip. But in this case, the resting pose was right at the start of the clip, so I just tracked forward. Now, as you can see, there are track points, each with their own position keyframes on every one of his facial features. You're going to see in a second now how useful these are going to be to track things onto. Now go into the mask and change it from Add to None so that you can see the entire image. Now unblind the face mask layer. Now click on the ellipse tool and draw a circle mask around Justin's face in the face mask layer. Now that you've drawn this circle first, again, this will activate the face tracking feature in the Tracking tab. Go to the Window tab and make sure that Tracker is checked. Then go down to the Tracking tab, go to Method, drop down to Face Tracking Outline Only. Then again, just track forward until there are tracking keyframes along the length of the entire piece of footage. Now you have just the outline of Justin's face. It's basically conveniently tracking the mask of his face. Now we're going to apply the bulge effect to the mask. Move the bulge center over Justin's face and pickwick it to the mouth top tracked point down in the face features layer. Pickwicking is basically a cool way to parent one layer to the keyframes of another layer. Now expand the horizontal radius and the vertical radius in the bulge effect so that the effect takes up the whole face. Now just keyframe the bulge height from 0 to 1 and then back to 0. How do you do this? Well, you click on the stopwatch next to the bulge height and move the playhead to the beginning of the clip. Change the bulge height to 0. Then move to the middle of the clip and set it to 1. Notice the keyframe automatically being made. Now move it to the end and set the bulge height back to 0. And there you go.
step on, know you stay on the run. Lean on the side, you're number one. Yeah, every time I come around, you get it done.
Now let's create the elongated chin. Now go back to Premiere and import your second clip in. Then right-click on the clip and click Replace with After Effects Composition. After Effects will then pop up. Use Ctrl-D to duplicate the layer or Command-D on a Mac. Rename the first layer Bottom, and then rename the second layer Face Mask. Now blind the bottom layer for now by clicking on the little eye on the side of the layer. Now click on the Ellipse tool and draw a circle mask around Justin's face in the Face Mask layer. Again, now that you've drawn this circle first, this will activate the face tracking feature in the Tracking tab. Go to the Window tab and make sure that the tracker is checked. Then go down to the Tracking tab, go to Method, and drop down to Face Tracking Outline Only. Then track forward until there are tracking keyframes along the entire length of the footage. Now again, you have just the outline of Justin's face. Now unbind the bottom layer. Now go to the Effects tab and drag the Mesh Warp effect on the Face Mask layer. Now once you're in the effect, adjust the rows and columns to your liking. The more rows and columns you use, the more precise you can be with your adjusting, but the more processing power you'll need from your computer. I'm using 10 rows and 10 columns. Now keyframe the distortion mesh by clicking on the stopwatch and make a keyframe at the beginning. Then you're going to go to the very end of the clip and you're going to create a keyframe at the end of the clip using that same keyframe button. And then you're going to go into the middle of the clip and then you're going to create a keyframe as well. And then you're going to adjust the grid until Justin's chin is stretched appropriately. And there you go. And there you go, guys. Please make sure to check out Envato Elements, support the channel, and download to your heart's content. Please make sure to like this video and click subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when I release more videos. And as always, guys, remember to keep it chill.